Miami, and the bright sunshine, 80 degrees it is. The Orange Bowl is packed. Roger Staubach will quarterback the Dallas Cowboys. He is number 12, of course. Number 12 for the Miami Dolphins, the host team, wearing glasses, Bob Greasy. And what do they say? If you want to start a franchise, Thomas,
come to Miami
and pick Bob Greasy to be your quarterback. They are entertaining today the Dallas Cowboys. And a good afternoon to you from Miami. I'm Pat Summerall with Tom Brookshire. They say you can pass against Dallas and you can run against Miami. Do you agree?
Well, I think Bob Greasy can pass against anybody. We were talking to some people before the game, and they said if you want to start a team with an unselfish quarterback that is superb at play-action passing and running, if that's what the game calls for, it's Bob Greasy, and he is healthy, and he's back from that knee surgery.
We have two of the most exciting runners, I guess, in professional football, and Delvin Williams for the Dolphins and Tony Dorsett for Dallas.
Delvin Williams will be running against the Dallas team, though. You and I have seen very few teams live by the run against the Cowboys. Pittsburgh a year ago, and I can't think of anybody before that. I think they've got to throw the football to Nat Moore and Duriel Harris.
What about Dorsett?
Well, they say Dorsett is the time bomb. That's the one that Shula's worried about, that if he has his big day here with a nationally televised football game, Dorsett can turn the football game around. He is that good.
Okay, Tom, let's go down and see what's happening on the field with the flip of the coin going on right now. The Miami captains, you see, and Miami has won the toss. Pat Summerall with Tom Brookshire at the Orange Bowl in Miami. Flipper the second is in that 37,000-gallon tank.
That's either a dolphin or a porpoise. We don't want Jacques Cousteau to call in and act like we're dummies, you know. I wanted to clarify that. The Dolphins...
He is 20 years old. I'm sorry, Tom.
That's true.
That's the Dolphin that's 20 years old.
The Dolphin football team that we're watching right now in their huddle with Don Shula is stolen the football. They blocked punts. And, of course, then they got their quarterback back, Bob Greasy, for 2 quarters against San Diego and the whole game against New England. He is ready to go.
Today's officials, the referee is Gordon McCarter. Tony Kramer, Jerry Seaman, Jack Fetty, Ray Douglas, Bill Quinby, and Armin Terzian will be the rest of his staff. It'll be Rafael Septien to kick off for Dallas, and that, of course, the jet-jawed profile of Don Shula.
I think about the best coach to work with whatever his talent might be on a given year, maybe in all of football. I think he does a heck of a job with whatever there is on the field.
There is Septien. And on the other side of the field, speaking of those who work well with what they have, is Tom Landry, the Cowboy head coach. Deep for Miami, by the way, will be Duriel Harris in the middle. He's the guy they'd like to handle it, number 82. Jimmy Cephalo on one side and Gary Davis on the other side.
Cephalo's a dangerous young man, the rookie from Penn State.
And so is Harris, who's standing in the shadows in his own goal line. A beautiful, bright, sunshiny day in Miami. Temperature around 80 degrees right now. The line shot from Septien will be handled a yard deep in the end zone by Harris. With a wedge in front. Duriel Harris has got some room. He's got the speed, and Rafael Septien made the first contact. Dennis Thurman got him out of bounds.
Tell you, Septien makes a heck of a play. Number 1 went over like he really was going to be aggressive. It's a good thing he did. He made him run laterally.
We will set the Dallas defense when we have a chance, as well as the Miami offense. We'll watch the Miami Dolphins with their record of 6-3. Here is the Dallas defensive line.
Randy White in the middle there has had 9 sacks in the last 5 games for the Cowboys. They've got to come to his level.
Those are the linebackers, good ones. And that's the secondary. Mark Washington, though, is starting in place of Benny Barnes, number 46 in the corner. Let's see if the Dolphins throw on first down. Pulak. And here they come throwing. Here he comes open. That's Duriel Harris. Aaron Kyle, the tackler.
This young man has tremendous speed. He's only 5'11" tall. Watch Greasy's protection. Keep in mind the offensive line, Langer, Kuchenberg, and company. We'll tell you about them in a moment. A good turn-in pattern, and he had a lot of time to throw it.
Most people have come to believe that the time to throw against this Cowboy flex defense is on first down. Greasy again with Pulak and Delvin Williams, the setbacks. And this is Williams. Thomas Henderson, the tackler, he got about 4.
That's where Delvin Williams lives. Now, he's averaging 5.1 a shot. And the offensive line might be the best blocking line for the rushing the football in the whole league right now, Patrick.
That is the offensive line. The All-Pro Jim Langer at center. The All-Pro Larry Little at one guard. Bob Kuchenberg has moved out to tackle.
Look at these receivers. Moore and Harris is dangerous, and Tillman's fast improving at tight end.
That's the backfield now, and it's Bulash. At fullback, Delvin Williams the other back, and Greasy drops. Williams, the receiver, takes 2 tackles and could go. Does a change of pace like Charlie Waters, but he finally makes the tackle inside the 10. Just inside the 10.
That's the 12th reception for Delvin Williams. And no longer is there any doubt about the trade with San Francisco. Watch the play. Again, Greasy goes sidearm. Watch Greasy drop his arm down to throw it by somebody. Missed tackle here. 2 linebackers knock one another off. And you better get it all lined up now to catch him.
Brunig and Henderson were the 2 Dallas linebackers. They marked the ball at the 11, where it'll be 1st and 10 Dolphins. To the strike quickly, and Greasy asks for quiet. Sellout crowd. The earliest they've had since 1974 here. Real Harris, good pattern. Flipped it about the 3. Aaron Kyle got him out of bounds, but he gets down to the 1.
All right, this is Harris's 28th catch of the year. A quick turnout. Again, Greasy loads it up. 2 little steps. Bam. There's no time to put a rush on him.
Greasy is 3 for 3.
And remember, you cannot bump those receivers after they get past that 5-yard area. And down close, it's tough.
They'll measure for a 1st down.
Greasy sets up so fast. Trims the fat away from plays and makes them very basic, Pat. I can see how the defensive must drive you nuts.
Almost impossible to rush him. Dolphin 1st down. Dallas record is 6 and 3, so is Miami. The Dolphins look sharp, don't they?
A lot of Cowboys are talking to themselves. I see a lot of people pointing at one another.
Well, that's a bad sign.
I've done that before. I know what they're doing.
I thought you had him. No, he's your man. 1st and goal, Dolphins. That much they need. Williams. Not this time. Thomas Henderson made the initial hit.
Williams only goes about 196 pounds, Pat. He is extremely strong. I'm surprised we haven't seen Braxton come in, the big 245-pound fullback for the Dolphins. You can see he did not get it.
Starting Bulash would indicate, I think you'd agree, that they intend to put the ball in the air. Bulash is an excellent receiver out of the backfield. It'll be 2nd down and about 2 feet perhaps. No score with 12:04 left to play 1st quarter. But the Dolphins are down there.
Norm Bulash's 1st touchdown of the year. Larry Zonka used to run that left side. It's a straight play by the fullback.
What a sight that is.
That's Langer, Kuchenberg to the top. You can see that Newman pulled through the hole, and they had a big hole in that goal line defense.
Garo Yepremian with Don Strock holding will try to make it 7-0 Miami. They had 73 yards in 6 plays. Into Flipper's tank. So, with 11:55 left to play in the 1st quarter, the Dolphins drove it for the 1st touchdown of the game.
Can he load it up and get it out of there?
Drive, huh?
Can he load it up?
Yeah. And quick, like you'd say.
Sandy? You know, you usually don't, a lot of people tell you can't trap down close. Inside the 2 or 3, a lot of people don't believe it. Big cross block there. Man, I mean,
that's a good-looking drive.
We haven't even seen Staubach yet, and it's 7-0. We haven't seen Roger yet at all. Offense hadn't been on the field, huh? See what kind of a first quarter team they are.
I was just looking at that just before.
They have a pretty good first half.
Gary Primrian will kick it off. 80-degree weather at the Orange Bowl in Miami. Alois Blackwell comes outside the 30. A flag is down. Those of you who watched the St. Louis Cardinals defeat the New York Giants 20-10 to get their second victory of the year, welcome to our broadcast. Pat Summerall with Tom Brookshire at the Orange Bowl in Miami, where the Dolphins took the opening kickoff, drove 73 yards, and got the first touchdown of this contest. They lead it 7-0. Norm Bulash scored from about 2 feet out.
You know, mistakes like this early in a game when you're trailing 7-0 and Staubach has not called a play yet, that's got to deflate you a little bit.
Personal foul. Number 59 receivers during the return.
Guy Brown is number 59.
Watch number 64, Newman, pull to the left, cross blocking. Big tackle in there, Kuchenberg. That's a big hole for a goal line.
They say you can't do that close to the goal line. But you can, can't you? Dorsett and Newhouse behind Roger Staubach. And Newhouse tries to get away from a couple of tackles, but can't. Steve Cole and Larry Gordon, two of the linebackers for the Dolphins. There's Don Shula with his back to the play, but just for a moment.
The man that went to the 35 defense, Chuck Fairbanks up in New England, said that in one film they watched of the Dolphin defense, they were in more fronts than they've seen an entire season watching films of other defense.
Just little subtle changes.
In the gap a little bit instead of being on the nose, but they play it pretty tough.
Dorsett and Newhouse, it'll be 2nd 11. Newhouse will make it 12. Newhouse lost 2 on first down. Drew Pearson left the backfield in motion, and Dorsett is hit at the line of scrimmage. Fumble. Whoa! The Dolphins have it.
Dorsett, 8th fumble of the year. A very uncharacteristic play for the Cowboys. Their 12th fumble, and the 8th by number 33. That was Jen Herter, the big defensive end.
Jen Herter hit him in the backfield, knocked it loose. Bob Matheson came up with the fumble recovery. And the Dolphins have it at the Cowboys 16.
Oh, boy.
They already lead 7-0. Trying to get more.
And Greasy is certainly smoothing it out at quarterback. He looks like he's in perfect shape again.
Amazing how sharp he is after missing all that time with a bad knee. With glasses. Bob Greasy calls him. Delvin with it. Mark Washington, one of the tacklers, the first hit, helped by Aaron Kyle. It is tough to run against Dallas. Atlanta Falcons 21-10 over San Francisco. And by the way, in that game, O.J. Simpson suffered a separated shoulder. A tough time for the Juice.
There's the Big Blue on defense, and they're already down 7-0 after the opening drive by the Dolphins when Greasy really put it up well.
Those of you that watched Atlanta, San Francisco, welcome to the Orange Bowl in Miami, where the Dolphins lead the Cowboys 7-0 with 10:50 left to play first quarter. Greasy dropped. Andre Tillman at the 1. And Charlie Waters made the tackle, and Greasy still hasn't missed.
Now Tillman is 6'5", and caught 8 passes against New England, so you know he can play. Watch the pass protection. That's Newman on the left, Little and Langer down the middle, and the ball is right on, and he is a big move to tie it in.
The ball is right there. First and goal, Dolphins. They lead 7-0 already. Still with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to play first quarter. Thomas Henderson hit him in the hole. Same play they scored on before.
This is the old 30 straight. You sort of pick wherever you can go. You're right. Newman tried to get the cross block. This time the Cowboys really sealed it up. Henderson wrestles him down like an Apache from behind.
About a foot left is all. For the Dolphin touchdown, it would be number 2 of the day. Very quickly. After the fumble by Dorsett. Miami trying to capitalize. Dolphins are saying he made it. Gordon McCarter, the referee, has not acknowledged that as yet. Blue bang straight ahead. Thomas Henderson again, the tackler.
That defensive team's only given up 6 touchdowns rushing before today, so make it 7. You get down inside there, and I'm telling you, they're 250 apiece across the middle, and all Class A players. Will you go back down the middle again?
They only need a foot. Wonder about Gracie's mobility after that knee injury. Good spot for the rollout option sometimes.
That's some offensive line, though.
One of the best. They give it with him.
There he is, out of Kansas University, 4 years. I'm telling you, about as classy a young man as you'll ever be around. Delvin Williams to the right side, follows the block of the fullback. Man, he came exploding through there.
It is 13-0 Miami now, as the Premium will have Don Strock to hold again. Premium has hit Flipper the second's tank twice.
Flipper's going to be tired.
At this rate, he is. They went 15 yards in 5 plays. They lead 14-0. You got that system?
That Den Herder came right over the top, didn't he? You just come right by Rayfield?
Yeah. I don't know. The wind's blowing. What else you want to know?
That's the way they started out with Minnesota, wasn't it? Look at Boo take him in. See, Boo takes the line right, goes up over it. Sandy, who are you going to give me on this? Gee. Like the Star Brights, but we can't put them on right now. He hasn't been kicking these very deep. Guess we should mention that. He doesn't get at the end zone very much.
Well, look where they're standing.
Yeah.
Garrow, your Premium to kick off. The story of the last scoring drive, the line drive, comes down to Randy White. Well, that's a looking rush.
Pretty good move on, didn't he? A little wrinkle by number 54.
Sean Clancy made the tackle on Randy White, but the Cowboys will have it at the 40-yard line.
Boy, that is something. That Cowboys turning the ball over, and of course the Vikings took advantage. It was 14-zip before the men in blue got it untracked, and I'll tell you, the Dolphins look like they really have a game plan. They're sticking with it. They know what they can do.
Roger Staubach. The Cowboys have only run 2 plays. They trail 14-0 already. Billy Joe Dupree does not get away from the grasp of Tim Beaucamper. He is a huge linebacker, 6'6".
Yeah, and he's young. He's only in his second year, and Beaucamper took Dupree that time and stopped him, nailed him on the line of scrimmage, and he's bigger than Billy Joe. Beaucamper's 6'6", 250, and he's a linebacker.
Steve Toll comes out now, and 2nd and 8 yards. The Cowboys need for a first.
Tony Hill and Drew Pearson to the bottom of the screen together.
Dorsett and Newhouse behind Roger Staubach. Dorsett gets the carry. It is wrapped up by Bob Baumhauer just as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The big nose man from Alabama, also in his second year. I told you Shula can do wonders with young people.
This telecast is presented by authority of the National Football League. It's intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this telecast without the express written consent of the Miami Dolphins and the National Football League is prohibited.
And Preston Pearson is in the game. And it's a trips left formation. The shotgun.
Out of the shotgun is right. John Fitzgerald's one-handed snap was low. Blitz is on. Roger Staubach gets away from one of them. Going deep for Billy Joe Dupree. Got him. He stopped. He quit running. Norris Thomas back there with him.
Well, Thomas thinks he was interfered with, and Dupree might have hit him because I don't think Dupree's ever been that deep for a pass in his life.
Dallas will have to punt. Tim Foley, Norris Thomas arguing with the officiating staff right now. Watch it again.
The ball is thrown a ton. Now watch if Billy Joe used his left arm a little bit because Thomas is trying to see if Thomas might have backed in. But that's football. Let him play. Ball was thrown a ton.
Dupree might have misjudged it a little bit. The ball sailed over his head. Danny White now back in front formation. Jimmy Cephalo deep for Miami. Danny White really nails this one. Cephalo fields at the 7-yard line. Comes back to the 15. Flag is down. 2 flags are down. Got to be clipping.
Thomas Henderson got clipped by number 48. I believe that was Gerald Small that clipped Henderson. But the Dolphins have the 14-0 scoreboard lead.
Clip is correct. Gordon McCarter will let us know if we're right about Small being the culprit.
Looks to me like the Dallas secondary is playing pretty deep on those first patterns to Duriel Harris, huh?
They're way off the ball. You're right.
Personal foul, clipping.
Danny Barnes.
Receivers during the return.
Right.
First down.
It is 14-0. The Dolphins over the Cowboys with 6:52 left to play in the first quarter.
You realize how paranoid the defensive backs are getting now, too?
Yeah.
You know,
We do this.
You know, he really wanted to get a flag on that. If you can't have any contact in the secondary anymore, forget it.
I don't know what he was upset about. There was really not much there.
It was barely touched.
Yeah.
Boy, Roger threw that one. That wind must be a little bit more than you think this way. It looks like a crosswind, doesn't it? That ball really took off. Man, that's some start by Miami, huh?
Okay. Have him hang on to that. Preceding announcement was brought to you as a public service by the National Football League.
Those are the Miami Star Brights. But Greasy's darn near perfect. He's 4 for 4 for 84 yards.
Cleveland 10, Houston 7, third quarter. Don Cockroft just kicked the field goal for the Browns to make the score 10-7. 40-yarder. On first down.
Leroy Harris.
Leroy Harris. Charlie Waters made the tackle.
Pat, you realize that Shula has 2 offensive backs. Leroy Harris, 4-point-something a shot. And Delvin Williams at 5.1 a shot. He can almost get 10 yards with 2 carries with 2 running backs like that.
That's the final score there. Seattle beat the Chicago Bears. That's their 7th straight loss. Seattle 31-29 over the Bears. of Leroy Harris, number 38. For a couple, Thomas Henderson, one of the tacklers, along with Cliff Harris.
Now the third down, where the Cowboys are supposed to rule. Their nickel defense has allowed only like 40% of the conversions to be made. We'll see what Shula has in mind. Bringing in another flanker. I see Cefalo coming in.
Dallas puts in Dennis Thurman, Randy Hughes, and Larry Cole. Out goes Jethro Pugh. Frank Corral, a field goal to give Los Angeles a 3-0 lead over Tampa Bay. It's 3rd and 5 for Bob Greasy. Bulash and Williams behind him. Handoff is to Williams.
Oh.
Near a first down, and what a good call.
Well, I mean, Larry Little, the big right guard, number 66, came across, and they run a quick trap. Watch the right part of your screen, 66 go across. Take Randy White, knock him completely down, and Delvin Williams hits the crack right as it opens. I don't think he made it.
He got close, but perhaps not quite.
He is strong when he is hit. When he's tackled, he really makes a move. Oh, yeah.
He did get it. Key first down for the Dolphins. They lead 14-0.
Pat, that tandem of Little, Langer, and Kuchenberg or Newman, if those people are in there, they are the strongest darn drive blockers for the run you'll almost see anywhere.
They are in there. Kuchenberg, of course, used to be a guard. Has now moved out to tackle. Little next to Langer. Mike Curran is the offensive tackle, number 71, and Greasy throws outside to Rio Harris. A good, sure tackle, this time by Mark Washington.
How about the gambling of number 12? He started to throw it early, and then he almost said, Gurriel, come on back, let me hit you a little bit further back here. Very casually thrown.
Greasy is perfect. No gain on that completion, however. It'll make it 2nd and 10. The line of scrimmage, Miami 16. Leroy Harris and Delvin Williams, the setbacks behind Bob Greasy. Good protection. Harris cut back inside, is also near another first down. Perhaps he got it. D.D. Lewis and Charlie Waters, the tacklers.
Leroy Harris is 5'9 and a half, 220. And I'm telling you, if you don't tackle him at the ankles, Durbin tries there. Well, that was Kyle who went by first. This young man can wade right through your secondary.
Another Dolphin first down. And now at the Dolphin 28. Dallas defense being pressured.
They pulled off the ball a little bit, too. I noticed Dallas isn't crowding that line of scrimmage quite as much.
They're in the flex now. Too tall Jones off the ball, and Jethro Pugh up close to the offensive lineman. Again, Greasy sidearms, and this time out of bounds. The first time he's missed. Intended for Duriel Harris.
And no pressure. Everybody was coming and working, but that bunch for the Dolphins straightened them up pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
See what happened to Randy White.
All right, Randy White, number 54, making his move. He was on the unflexed side. You can see Newman hanging in there. Randy is giving it the gung-ho approach.
He got near Greasy with that last bound. 3:29 left to play. Denver leads the Jets 14-0 the first quarter. Game in Denver. Andre Tillman moves over to the right side, and the two backs shift their positions. Greasy backpedals and throws. Wide open is Delvin Williams. Wide open. Cliff Harris finally made the tackle, but Greasy had Delvin Williams wide open.
Well, that time Tom Henderson went to the right flank, and Bruni came over and helped on the left side. Now watch what the left part of your screen. You can see Bruni going to the right, leaving, and Henderson went to the sidelines. And there's nobody home now but safety men.
Greasy is now 7 out of 8 for 112 yards. All at the Miami 46 now. The Dolphins have been able to move at will.
I wonder what Henderson was chasing out there. There's nobody even out there.
And Brunig went the other way. Another Dolphin first down. The Cowboys have none. Flag is down. In the middle of the line. Jethro Pugh made the tackle on Leroy Harris.
I'd have caught the big tight end, Tillman, number 87. He's an excellent blocker, but there's so darn much going on now in the techniques of pass blocking and then rush blocking. I don't know how they know what they're doing.
They'll walk it off against the Dolphins. A sellout crowd at the Orange Bowl in Miami for this match between Dallas and the Dolphins.
Holding, number 62, offense, repeat first down.
Mr. Langer, huh?
Right.
This is 100th straight game. You know, more importantly, though, Langer has never missed a practice. And all of us have tried to miss a practice, either go see our shrink or something, right?
One of the strongest guys anywhere. His arms look like that tank that Flipper the Second it is down there. Bob Greasy on first down. Sets his offensive unit. Ball back at the Miami 36. And Greasy's going to go down the middle. Now Andre Tillman is wide open. Charlie Waters came over to knock him down. But more than enough for another Dolphin first down.
The tight end got about 35 yards off the line of scrimmage. Watch the pass blocking now. Langer will come out and look for some place to help. He doesn't even have anybody to mop up on. They cut everybody. The Dallas defense last year was number 1, and at this stage they're 18th.
That's against the pass.
Against the pass.
Here's Randy White again.
Newman got enough of him, didn't he?
Just enough to get him down. First down at the Dallas 31. The Dolphins already lead it 14-0. This time Randy White puts on some heat, but Thomas Henderson makes the sack.
31st sack for the Cowboys. The Eagles beat the Dolphins rather easily early in the year, 17-3, by controlling the football on offense. Just not letting Miami go to work. Of course, Greasy was not at quarterback either.
A minute 39, a minute 38 now make it left in the first quarter. Dallas has only run 5 plays.
Greasy has 33 200-yard days in this league in 12 years.
That's an amazing statistic.
Incredible.
Boy, you can just watch him from behind as we did with Andre Tillman a minute ago and see him looking around and just reading that defense like he knows it oh so well. It looks like he does so far, doesn't it?
He does.
And Greasy drops. Wide open is Andre Tillman. Charlie Waters made the tackle, but Tillman is wide open all the time, it seems.
Well, the theory might be you're going to have to double on Nat Moore and Juriel Harris. At that time, it was actually Waters that was trying to dog this big guy and just couldn't handle him.
Tillman finally has recovered from a knee operation enough so that he has regained much of his speed that he had. Greasy now 9 out of 10 for 159 yards. He's always been a good blocker, as Tom Brookshire said a minute ago. Here comes Andre Tillman out of the game.
And Greasy calls his own plays. Doesn't do a bad job calling his own, does he?
They go with 3 wide receivers now as Cepalo is in the game. No tight end. Thrown in the direction of Bullock, covered by Charlie Waters, but he just threw it away. The pressure was on a little bit.
I think Greasy saw the safety blitz. Harris came, Thomas Henderson came, and better part of Valor that time.
It's strange, doesn't it? With those glasses on under the helmet.
Played golf with him one day in the Bogey Buster out in Dayton, Ohio, and he never hit a tee shot straight, and he never lost his temper. Not once. Just kept hitting it into the woods.
Don Strock will hold for that man, Garo Utrimian. 5 out of 9 on the year. The Cowboys didn't have enough people in the game. And now Brunig comes back. This will be from 45 yards out. It'll get there. It's good. 17-0. With 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
The 6th field goal for Utrimian, number 6.
The Dolphins have dominated throughout this first quarter.
Where was that one from?
45.
45? Just had enough to get it there, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
They look good.
Do they look good? I mean to tell you, he can really tear you up. Greasy can really tear you up.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anybody.
I haven't seen anybody looking any better. I don't
Look
think.
at the whole thing. He looks like he sees the whole damn pattern, doesn't he? Huh? Now they're humping up and blitzing people about 3 out of 4 plays now.
That's when he's really going to kill him.
Yeah.
I don't know how he can do any better.
He used to be a 60-40 offensive guy, you know, 60, not now, not this game. What is the ratio of run against pass with Greasy then? How many passes has he thrown against runs? He's 50-50, huh? Okay. 50-50. Pass? 11 passes?
Garo Yepremian just kicked a 45-yard field goal to put the Miami Dolphins ahead of Dallas 17-0. And the first quarter's not over yet. In the direction of Butch Johnson. There's no place to go but out of bounds. Knocked out by Norris Thomas, the cornerback.
The Dolphins have run 21 offensive plays, and 11 have been passes. I remember when Miami used to be a 60-run, 40-pass type offense, but not today against the Dallas team.
Coming up tonight on CBS, first 60 minutes, followed by All in the Family, Alice, Kaz, and then Dallas. Solid lineup this evening on this network. Solid football game right here with Dallas confused at the moment and trailing Miami 17-0. 5 seconds left to go, first quarter, as Staubach is going to throw. Thought about it. Tim Bocamper. And a flag goes down. Shula looking on from in front of the Dolphin bench.
They might have thought Bocamper used the headgear as he inhaled number 12. At 6'6", he just sort of enveloped the man that used to play for Navy.
That should be the last play of the first quarter. And they'll walk it off. And then they'll tell us. Sometimes we have problems with this wireless microphone.
Defense, 5-yard penalty.
In this stadium, for some reason, there was a face mask violation called against Kim Bocamper.
He tried to take the whole helmet.
That was, as we said, the last play of the first quarter. That's the end of the first quarter with the score 17-0 Miami.
Game. I'm just wondering, Dallas doesn't catch up real well anymore, baby. Opponents' passes. Okay, opponents' passes. The Giants threw 37 passes in their first game at Dallas. Los Angeles threw 25. St. Louis threw 30. Minnesota threw 32. I don't know if anybody's ever come up just... It's going to be interesting.
Late in the fourth quarter, Philadelphia 10, Green Bay 3. In the fourth quarter, Oakland 14, Kansas City 3.
He has cause to look concerned.
Better believe it. This is the big scoring period for the Cowboys. They have like 80 points of their 184 total. They get in the second period. This would be a good time to get about a half of them.
They need some right now. 17-0, the Dolphins lead. Robert Newhouse and Tony Dorsett, the running backs, and this is Dorsett.
time they brought the tight end, Billy Joe Dupree, down, and he blocked from the outside. Dorsett picked the block up in pretty good shape. He is still quick. You see the trap block there to your left as Dupree, the tight end, sort of sprung him.
Rusty Chambers and Vern Den Herder made the tackle. Dorsett got about 6. Don Shula has to be happy about the way things have gone so far. Los Angeles 10, Tampa Bay nothing. Nolan Cromwell off a fake field goal scored the touchdown. That's Robert Newhouse. About a yard short of a first. In the first quarter, by the way, Miami had 164 yards in total offense. Dallas -2. Bob Baumhauer made that last tackle.
Time of possession, Miami had the ball 12 minutes and 32 seconds. The Cowboys, the Super Bowl champions, 2:28.
Jackie Smith checks into the game. Double tight end situation for Dallas. Jackie Smith on the right, Billy Joe Dupree on the left. Butch Johnson is in there as well. Quarterback draw play as Staubach gets into Miami territory. They knock him back out of there. Rick Volk was the man who made the first contact. He was helped out by
Here's a quarterback that
Chambers.
has over 2,000 yards rushing. Makes the fake outside. You can see Den Herder taking the fake. Towle and Chambers, the linebackers, have made that false step.
Just inside Dolphin territory is where they put it down.
Notice he didn't go down and slide under anybody. It looks like he's going to try to fight it himself, huh?
Like this, with the score 17-0, there won't be much sliding. First down, Dallas. As Roger Staubach fakes and drops. Is hit, but finds Newhouse, who drops it. Staubach really got hit by Bob Baumhauer.
And A.J. Dewey.
A.J. Dewey.
Came from the blind side. Roger faked that play action, and nobody made a move on the line of scrimmage. They just came for him.
Oakland 14, Kansas City 10. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Dallas. Miami has controlled the football game so far. Dallas has 1 first down. 12:55 left to play in the first half. Staubach has a good protection, throws outside Dorsett. Gets away from one, but not at the suit by Bob Baumhauer.
What a job by the nose guard. Baumhauer goes all the way outside. He gets good linebacking play because he stopped the play and made number 33 just freeze up. Roger wants to go somewhere else. He doesn't want to go out in the flat, even to Dorsett. Okay, Rusty Chambers makes him turn inside, and the nose guard comes out and makes the tackle.
Tim Foley helped out. Preston Pearson and Tony Dorsett, the running back. Roger Staubach back in the shotgun formation now. They're blitzing. Drew Pearson. It'll be a Dallas first down. Game number 55, I believe, that Drew Pearson has caught a pass.
What a block by Tony Dorsett, number 33.
It would be 55 in a row that Drew has caught a pass.
Watch the left part of your screen, Patrick, and number 33 is trying to do it. Let's see if we can pick it up on this one. There he is on the left. He sticks to, that's Gordon, the big linebacker, coming through, and I'll tell you, Dorsett gave Roger time to throw it and hit Pearson.
Second quarter score, that is 3-0. San Diego over Cincinnati. First down with the Dallas Cowboys line of scrimmage, the Miami 37. Newhouse and Preston Pearson, the running backs now as Dorsett gets a rest. And Staubach is going to get a rest. Vern Den Herder with help from Bob Baumhauer and A.J. Dewey, the front three.
Den Herder came right over the top of Rayfield Wright, and Tony Hill was running a deep post pattern and looked like he might be clearing open. Big Cat just couldn't handle Den Herder that time.
Rayfield Wright is number 70. Loss of about 10. Ball goes back to the 47-yard line where it'll be 2nd and 20.
I need to tell you that Dolphin defense, they're popped and fired up too, aren't they?
Staubach is 3 out of 5 for just 13 yards so far. He'll have to throw again. Dorsett back in the game. And this time it's the sweep to Dorsett with Burton Lawless out in front. Down to the 40, and again, down goes the flag.
We're going to get Rich Folk for grabbing the face mask.
Rick Volk, who was with Baltimore, then with the Giants, then came back with the Miami Dolphins. And you saw the preliminary indication, which will be a face mask violation against Miami. A sellout crowd and a beautiful day in the Orange Bowl.
But that was a pretty desperate play for the Cowboys to throw a running play on 20 yards to go. They weren't near a first down with it.
Here's the penalty.
Face mask, number 21, defense, automatic first down.
It is, as you heard Gordon McCarter say, an automatic first down. Watch number 21.
Yeah, he got it all right. With Dorsett sometime, that's all you can get.
So it'll be first down Dallas at the Miami 35. Bruce Pearson in motion. Dorsett the carrier. Oh, maybe one before Bob Baumhauer wrapped him up.
Oh, that Baumhauer really played Fitzgerald that time. Was actually, Dorsett danced straight up ahead and tried to get the nose man to commit himself, and Baumhauer still made the tackle.
That Miami defense. Rob Carpenter scored on a 1-yard run to put Houston a little bit closer to Cleveland, or in fact ahead of Cleveland, 14-10. 7:28 left, fourth quarter.
Rodgers got to throw it, hasn't he?
I would think so. He has Newhouse, then Dorsett behind him, or did for a while. Dorsett just left. Billy Joe Dupree. Hustled out of bounds by Kim Bocamper.
Dupree must think Bocamper's going to go back on the charter flight to Dallas with him. Every time 89 moves, 58's all over him.
Bob Matheson goes into the Miami defense now, and Steve Toll comes out. Natural grass.
Oh, that is a nice surface.
It really is.
Good drainage under there, all those pipes and pumps and everything.
Description athletic turf. They can drain it, or they can water it from underneath. Denver 14-7 over the Jets. Third down situation for Dallas. They need 7 for a first. Roger goes for the shotgun. Billy Joe Dupree, and he'll have it. They hustle him back. Tim Foley and some company from Miami, but he had enough. Charlie Babb was helping out. But Roger Staubach, with that completion to Billy Joe Dupree, gets the Dallas first down.
Boy, great catch by Dupree, too, because he had to fight off a couple of people as he was trying to get up off the ground to catch it. Ball thrown a little bit high. So take what you can get when you're back 17 zip. Looked like they might have stunned it on defense. It was picked up pretty well. That's good effort by Dupree, I'll tell you.
Ball was zipped well by Staubach. It'll be first down Dallas at the 23. Straight ahead is Newhouse. 4 or 5 before he's wrestled down by number 73, Bob Baumhauer. See how he worked.
Nose man, 6'5". They said he was too tall to play nose. He straightened Fitzgerald up. That time Fitzgerald did his job. A little too much time for the stubby one to come roaring through.
6-yard pickup, and they'll take that every time. Make it second down 4 as Newhouse and Preston Pearson were the backs for a moment, and now they are again as they shift around, as Dallas does. Billy Joe Dupree goes in motion. Pitch back to Newhouse. He lunges down to about the 15 inside that, but Larry Gordon, number 50, wrapped him up with some help again from Baumhauer.
Gordon makes some kind of a play. He just stood in the hole and took the blocker on, straightened it up, and gets a clean shot at Newhouse and does not lose the battle. Watch this. Takes on Dupree. Lets Pearson slip on by. Watch it 50 get rid of it. Arizona State All-American. Remember when we did the Fiesta Bowl and he was there?
Good player. Third, they need 2. Ball at the Miami 15. Dolphins lead 17-0. Big throw, and this is Preston Pearson inside the 5 to the 2. Dallas first down. Tim Foley, the tackler. A I think he caught him off balance.
Pearson's got about a 5-yard average, and what he wants to do is be called a starter as a football player. He likes to run with it.
And he can.
Oh, of course he can. He's under control. You won't see him fumble much. He's a very steady person on Sunday afternoons.
It'll be first and goal, Dallas at the Miami 2. The Dolphins lead at 17-0 already. But Dallas threatening. First drive they put together. Newhouse moves behind Staubach. It should be the house. Curtis Johnson, number 45, and again Baumhauer with a piece of that tackle.
Some kind of a play. Matheson gets into it too. Watch the upper part of your screen, and the cornerback comes over, slips a block by Pearson, and then tries to get some help from friends.
Lost about a foot or two, so it'll be second and goal, Dallas. Ball still at the 2-yard line, just outside that, the hand of John Fitzgerald, with Roger Staubach behind him. Again, it's the house. Curtis Johnson says nothing doing. No place to go. Charlie Babb came over to help out.
That time Newhouse put his head down. What he should have done was look a little bit and try to get an angle. He ran right into Curtis Johnson. Watch the top part of your screen. Newhouse gets his head down. He doesn't realize that he almost made that tackle for Johnson.
Johnson got just a little bit lower than he did. Newhouse goes out. Preston Pearson. Here's the lone running back. Double tight end. Jackie Smith on one side and Dupree on the other. Roger Staubach is going to throw. That's Hodges. A.J. Dewey and Bob Baumhauer. And Vern Den Herder knock him backwards, and they'll have to settle for a field goal.
A.J. Dewey got Roger almost before he got set up. I don't think he gets his arm back. Watch what happens now. The top of the screen, you'll see 77. He did a game. He played a game. He came up the middle and got Roger before he even got it up.
He got inside Pat Donovan, and Staubach had no chance. Raphael Septien with Charlie Waters holding at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 30-yard field goal attempt. They're on the board. 5:06 left to play before the half. Septien hits that field goal, making it